What is going on, guys? Johnny on the track here, reacting to the bombshell news, the absolute mic drop on a Tuesday afternoon. I think it was like during lunch hours for most people on the East Coast. And that news is that Tyler Reddick, at the conclusion of the 2023 NASCAR season, will join and drive for Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan for 2311. One of the most bizarre announcements you'll ever see in motorsports and just sports in general. This announcement comes with still a whole season left. Tyler Reddick will be fighting for a championship this year, and I assume next. And this announcement is now made that he will be leaving RCR in the midst of his best career season right now, which is just, I mean, it's crazy. And so RCR had to put out a statement, basically that they were blindsided. So RCR tweeted, and I quote, "We're proud of the success Tyler Reddick has found at RCR. We're focused on winning a championship in 2022 and 2023, which again is it's just crazy that this announcement comes almost I would say 2 seasons before he makes this move. And so, like I said, we're focused on winning a championship in 2022 and 2023. Although timing of this announcement could not be any worse. Those are strong words from a guy that is still fully employed by your organization. So clearly they're upset. They're probably upset at Tyler that the communication wasn't there. And I'm sure they're upset at 2311 and Denny for the way this news came out. And I get it. I mean, I totally get it. I think if you're RCR, you should be blindsided for this. You should be upset and have a sour taste in your mouth that one of, if not the most highly sought after free agent right now, already is moving on from you and clearly, is already looking ahead. And, he can say all he wants that he's focused on this year and next, but I think he in his mind knows I'm waiting for that next opportunity, and that'll be with Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan, and I'm sure a whole lot of sponsors. The crazy thing about this, as we speak of sponsors, Denny Hamlin has no plans. He doesn't know which car this is going to be for. He doesn't know, no sponsors announced right now. He says he wanted that kid being Tyler Reddick, and he was going to get him, and that he sure did. So look, Toyota gets a young superstar at the beginning of the 2024 season. Reddick will be 28 years old, so he'll be a young star in the sport. He's already probably, one of like I said, the most sought after young guys, young talents in our sport. And he'll still be that way even, in 2024. So, huge loss for Chevy, huge loss for RCR. I think RCR is going to have to look elsewhere. I've seen names like Austin Hill, obviously, who's in their Xfinity car right now. Maybe Noah Gregson, who tweeted some sort of like an emoji that people are wondering maybe it's him. I would look at a guy like maybe Ryan Preece. I think he's a guy, an experienced guy, still pretty young. But at that point, Preece might be up, getting near 34 years old, 33. So, maybe not him, but Austin Hill still fairly young, younger. And then Gregson, a young guy that I think absolutely would fit that car and team pretty well. So, also, I've also heard Ty Dillon, and that would be an interesting start. Maybe, you put Ty Dillon in and it's the Dillon brothers racing together, and then you transition to kind of a young star and someone that RCR can transition with. So just a couple names that I wanted to throw out there of possibilities. But all this stuff, it's really early in this news. But I think the question now that we have to ask is like, what does this mean for 2311 and specifically Bubba Wallace and Kurt Busch? Kurt Busch, way up there in age. He'll continue to get there up there in age. However, Denny Hamlin made it clear, as long as Kurt Busch wants to be part of this organization, he will have a spot in this organization. So, look, if Kurt Busch is looking at planning, retirement, I think that would slip perfectly. I feel like Tyler Reddick would slip right into 45, and Bubba would continue to drive his 23. Now, at the same time, I think if you're Bubba Wallace, I know he's got the one win, but the season this year has not been what a lot of people thought that it would be. Kurt Busch already outperforming him this year. Look, if you're Bubba Wallace, I think you have to feel like next year I got to start getting results, because I think Tyler Reddick is going to come in here and have great results right away with this team. And we've already seen that this team has speed. This team can win in the Cup Series. And you now put in a super, super young talent like Tyler Reddick in one of those cars. And I think 23XI can be contending for championships for years and years to come. So, like I said, crazy news. I know I've put out a lot of information there, but this is just all stuff. Like, this is all crazy news that I'm just live reacting to. So I want to hear what you guys think. I want to get your thoughts on what this means for 23XI, what this means for Toyota, for RCR. Where does RCR go? Please put all that stuff in the comments. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see how this unfolds. I think another quick storyline that I'll put before I end this: where does this put Tyler Reddick in his team right now? Is this going to stunt his development with RCR? Who knows? I don't know. I think this definitely could fracture the relationship between himself and his team. But, again, only time will tell. So like I said, put all that stuff in the comments. Want to know what you guys think. Give us a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks.